So, you want to get into the competitive scene. Maybe you're a longtime veteran of the series. Perhaps you're a Melee pro and you're ready to move on. Or maybe you're just a casual Trash 4 Glory Little Mac main who's finally ready to grow up with the release of Smash Ultimate. Whatever the case, let me make a case for why Ike should be your first main in Smash Ultimate. I'm H4 from Smash Gambits, bringing you the latest theories to improve your Ultimate experience. While many players, myself included, have played Ike in previous games because of his character qualities, that is a separate video. This guide is just about the gameplay. Let's start with one of my favorite YouTubers, Ezaw. If you look at the comments for Ezaw's Art of Ike, you'll see that many commenters want to rename it to The Art of Smash. That's because Ike is a fundamental character, and to be good with him, you need to learn the fundamentals of Smash in general. Ike, to use a cliche, is simple to use but difficult to master, and he rewards good fundamentals. He does have his depth with tricks and the like, but unlike many characters that depend on memorizing intricate character-specific setups, the majority of Ike's pros mainly come from mastery of spacing, reads, positioning, and option coverage, which are all skills you can carry on to your next character. Speaking of pros, let's compare the pros of Smash 4 Ike versus Smash Ultimate Ike. As you may know, Smash 4 Ike did not do great in the tier lists, coming in at lower mid-tier. There's a lot of speculation regarding the Smash Ultimate tier list, but a good post on the Smash boards regarding Ike can be seen here. He's looking better, but why? Well, in Smash 4, Ike's pros are as follows. He has heavy damage, although to be fair, it is a bit lacking compared to other heavies. He has excellent kill potential, with most moves having huge knockback. Ike gets good grab conversions, although not guaranteed kills. He has good edgeguarding tools with counter, eruption, spikes, and fair or bear. Ike also has an excellent disjointed hitbox for spacing. He has an excellent bair and a situational up air. He also has a very good jab combo. Ike's cons mainly revolve around his lack of mobility. He's slow on the ground and slow in the air. He also has a very gimpable recovery. He recovers linearly, so his movement path is telegraphed. Aether is trivial to spike him out of if you know the hitboxes, and cape or water effects ruin it. Ike has slow startup on moves, and lots of lag on those moves. Ike himself doesn't juggle very well because of the aforementioned high knockback on all of his moves. However, because he is heavy and all of his moves have high startup times, he is easily juggled. That means that while Ike has excellent punish potential, when he is punished, he's punished hard. So, how is he better in Smash Ultimate? Well, for starters, he got buffed. His jab does do slightly less damage, although many jabs in Smash Ultimate got a slight damage nerf. However, everything else about Ike is either the same or better. Eruption has a much larger hitbox than it used to, which will make edgeguarding with it even easier. It feels like Ike's mobility got a boost as well. For instance, jump squats were reduced to 3 frames across the board in Smash Ultimate. In Smash 4, Ike had one of the slowest jump squats at 7 frames. Basically, he now moves more than twice as fast, allowing better aerial combos and a faster utilization of his best move, Bair. Along with reduced end lag on aerials, other engine changes help slow characters disproportionately to faster characters, which is yet another reason Ike will be better. The most significant change to Ike comes in the form of his up air. In Smash 4, kills off the top were unreliable. They were cool, but unreliable. You had to get a grab, read the response, and Ike-copter them to death. The previous up air was nice because you could sometimes outlast an air dodge, but it had no vertical hitbox, so you could never challenge most down airs, leading to lackluster pressure from below. The new up air looks strong, has a massive hitbox, and will likely make Ike a semi-juggler. With the all-around nerfs to air dodge, Ike's up air pressure will become especially powerful. But what about his recovery? Yeah, it's still bad. But with nerfs across the board for recovery, at least Aether isn't so bad in comparison. In fact, it has one major advantage. Yeah, you saw that right. When Ike Aether sides, he dies last. This makes edgeguarding him very scary, and it gives him some breathing room in last stock situations. In Smash 4, Ike's Aether always did base knockback, so no matter how much damage your opponent had, Ike always died first. It's still unclear exactly how this works in Smash Ultimate, and possibly the person who dies first does depend on damage, but we know that it will be an option in at least some cases. Huge buff. So that's a list of Ike's improvements in Smash Ultimate, but this video is really about why you should main him first. Going back to my first point, it's because he's a good fundamental character. You can learn with him, then switch to another character. He's easy to use at first, so while the Pac-Man mains are still figuring out that admittedly sick combo, the Ike mains will pick up Ike for the first time and win tournaments. Later, once the meta settles and tricky characters are figured out, it may be time to move on from Ike. Personally, I think that's why he's so high in the speculative tier lists right now. Remember in the 3DS days when people thought Bowser was top tier? That's because he was easy to pick up on the first day. Ike will be similar. In a year, I think he'll stay good, maybe even be high tier, but not a contender for top tier. Actually, there is one more early game buff for Ike. Remember Aether, that's his biggest weakness, the super abusable recovery. But in the early game, it will be amazing. While good players will freely abuse Aether, at the start of the game, most people won't be comfortable enough with hitboxes to spike Ike out of Aether. Attempting to abuse Aether is a high-risk, high-reward proposition, and in early tournaments, when people are nervous and they don't have such precise control over their characters, people will respect Aether, effectively making it one of the safest recoveries. Update. Preliminary analysis by one of the best Smash 4 Ike players thinks Aether won't be a free spike anymore. Of course, this could still be due to players being unfamiliar with the new game, but only time will tell. If you want to stay updated on Ike development, I, H4, will be maining him at the beginning of Smash Ultimate. I've stayed in Ike main since Brawl, and while I'm not opposed to picking up secondaries, I have some deep love for Ike as a character. Speaking of Ike as a character, you can click this video to see why I think he's canonically the strongest character in Smash Bros, or click this video to see some of my Smash 4 Ike gameplay.